everybody, it's another week. We have some new tarot cards for you this week. Well, it's my same deck, but I did have Morgan, my primary guide, draw these for you. Pretty super 7 stone. I hope you all are having a good spring so far. We hit the equinox and let's see what we got. First up, nice, we got the Empress. This is the perfect time to get this too with the start of spring. So the Empress is major arcana, so this is things that are coming up, and you'll notice she has a pregnant belly, she has wheat, all the flowers down here are blooming. So the Empress is all about, it's time to manifest what you want. And spring is perfect because everything is growing, right? This card does not mean that you're going to get pregnant, unless, of course, if you're trying, it could. But this is all about deciding what we want for this year and making it happen. We're coming out of winter, things are warming up, so make your lists and get ready, because now you're going to be able to manifest what you need, what you want. All right, up next, well, this is perfect, even though some people are going to go, no, not the death card. But the death card in tarot is actually really good. And I love on this deck, you can see, look how free and happy she is flying into her next chapter. All the death card is closing of a chapter so that you can open a new one. And we're closing down winter and coming into spring, right? So it all makes sense. And definitely finish those winter projects so that you can move into spring and do something new chapter for us. So I love that. Death card is actually really good. All right, and finally, the Three of Hearts. Now, this is, the Three of Swords, sorry, but it has a big heart on it. So the Three of Swords is a tougher card. Most people don't, you never want to get it, because every deck, it's either 3 swords in your heart or 3 swords in your head. So if you remember, swords is the element of air. This represents our thoughts. You can see she's down there crying because you think it's all going to stab you in the heart. But the thing about the air cards is they're real in our head, but they're not out in the world. And when the 3 comes up, it's usually that there's a situation brewing this week where you feel like there is no good solution. No matter what I do, it's going to break my heart. And this card shows up to remind us it's only air. It's only real in our head. These things are not out in the world. I promise you, whatever the situation is that's coming up this week, it is not going to break your heart. So just face it, get it over with. You're building it up in your head. It's not going to be that bad in the real world, okay? So don't let that drama keep you from doing something you should do this week, all right? Just remember, when that happens, remember this card. Lisa said it's going to be okay, all right? Okay, and so those were our tarot cards for the week. I also had Morgan draw 1 oracle card for us, and I went back to my mermaid deck because I'm back on the pirate book. I'm writing Pirate's Paradox right now. This one does not actually have a mermaid in it, but these are very nautical oriented, so the ocean, and that's kind of where my head's at right now. So let's see what we got. Nice, we got Dreams. Isn't this a beautiful card? And you can see all the jellyfish around her. Jellyfish are kind of dreamy, right? The way they float around. And this is all about vivid dreaming and remembering your dreams. So just saying, try and keep a notebook by your bed this week, because I feel like we're going to all have some amazing dreams. And if you're anything like me, I have a super hard time remembering them when I wake up. So jot it down so you don't forget, because there is going to be something in there this week that jiggles something. Some kind of message. Could be your spirit guides, could be relatives who've passed away, but they're going to come to you in your dreams this week. So give yourself a pen and paper, or if you're old school like me, if you're capable of typing fast on your phone, do the notes app and put it in there. But just remember your dreams this week, because this week's going to be some vivid dreaming. I'm sorry about the glare. But anyway, this week there's going to be some vivid dreaming going on, and we just want to remember them. All right. So to wrap up, we have the Empress. We are going to start manifesting. So the spring is going to be our time to grow everything that we want and bring it into our lives. So start working on what you want. That's the hardest part of manifesting for me, is figuring out, what do I want? Because once you figure that out, you can start the building steps to get there, right? And the death card, we are going to finish off our winter projects and make ready for new springtime things. Close the chapter so you can open a new one, right? This is the week. The Three of Swords, when something comes up this week and your brain gets all drama that no matter what happens, it's going to be horrible. Remember, it's just air. It's real in your head. It's not out in the world. And I promise it won't be three swords through your heart. You'll be okay. All right. So just face it, get it done this week. Because remember, we're going to be starting a new chapter, right? They all go together and tell a story. And finally, don't forget to pay attention to your dreams this week. I feel like we're going to be getting some messages in our dreams. So be ready to write them down so you don't forget. I hope that you all have a fantastic week. Next Monday, Sedona Sacrifice comes out. So grab it for the Wolf Pack. It's up for pre-order now. Can't wait for you to read it. And be sure to subscribe to the video and please like it so that YouTube will show it more, and share it with your friends so they can get a free reading. If you ever need a private reading, I have a link for that down below. You can click that anytime and I'll get you on the schedule. We'll do it through Zoom. Also, there is a coffee link down there if you would just like to give me a tip for iced tea. I live on Starbucks tea. Anyway, that's great too. You can click that coffee link anytime. And finally, I am sending many blessings to you this week. I hope that you have a great one. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.